So I was just talking to a new client of mine who was curious about the complexity of this ad ecosystem because it can be really easy to get lost in the sauce of the buttons to press and how do you wrap your head around your offer, all this stuff, right? And I want to give you guys a very basic idea of what it is that we're trying to accomplish. Really, what we're trying to do is we're trying to take somebody from not ready to buy to ready to buy. Now, with that, we are using our ads as a pre-filter so that we only attract the people that we want. So we do that through our messaging. So we repel the people we don't want, we attract the people that we do want, and through our content, which is regularly posting different organic posts and putting some money on it, we are able to warm people up to our offer. And that is a thing that takes time. I talk about it all the time in my videos, and I explain that Google study, the 7-11-4 study, 7 hours of content, 11 touch points, 4 different platforms. So that means that it takes some amount of time to get somebody from A to Z, right? So visually speaking, I put this together because I think it's important to understand how this works, because it's kind of like creating our own gravity within our funnel. Usually a funnel is shaped like a triangle, just as it would be pointing down. But mine here is on its side for a reason. And what I'm trying to show is that there's going to be an entry point, and this is the first time that people are actually seeing you and interacting with you. They might not like your comment or comment on your stuff. They might not share it, but they might be watching, and they might be watching a certain amount of your content. And what the algorithm is going to do is it's going to say, hey, this person enjoyed this piece of content. Let me try some more in front of them. And what that's going to do is it's going to start showing your content to those same people over time, right? So we're starting to build on our 7 hours, 11 touch points right here within Meta. So we can literally go from first time seeing you, people are very cold, they don't know what you're about, and then all of a sudden they start seeing more and more and more pieces of content with each step, warming up to who you are, your authority in your topic, the certainty and trust that you know what you're talking about, that you're able to solve a problem. And what we're really doing is we're starting to pull people down our funnel just by showing up for them, being in their feed, and showing the different avenues that we can actually help them out, okay? So that's really all this is. It's really not that complex. The idea is very basic. You get in front of people, you keep getting in front of those same people over and over and over again, so much so that we start pulling them into our actual funnel and we start really warming them up to where when they're ready to buy, remember, they might not be ready to buy something today right now. There's only statistically 2 to 3% of daily users are going to make a purchase. So that might mean that they might need a couple weeks or months or year even before they're ready to buy with you. But the idea with this whole system is that we're building a pipeline so that we can start filling in those people, so that we can start moving them along our conveyor belt and into and upward through our funnel. So the idea here is that once we get somebody to the end where they're actually ready to buy, we have a whole line of other people behind those folks that are just getting started. So it's literally building a machine of people coming into your ecosystem and coming into your offer over time. And really, it's just about staying in the game long enough and it will work. So I hope you guys found this video useful. Please drop a comment down below. Let me know if you want my guide on getting this started, and I will DM it to you. No email needed, just a thanks. Catch you soon.